WeVysya, WeTalk వెలుగుదాం స్ఫూర్తి నింపుతో గెలుపే మన సొంతం. WeVysya.
Hi, hello, a very good evening and warm welcome to WeVysya WeTalk Show Season 2 episode number 48. Hope you all had a wonderful week and wonderful day also. For us, we are having a cool breeze in coastal Andhra cyclone, so we are all enjoying this cool breeze. Rarely it comes to our place. Yes, welcome to WeVysya Talk Show Season 2 episode number 48. Today, we have an eminent personality all the way from Shukla Tumkur House. నందన్ గారు విజయలక్ష్మి అగ్రో ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ఓనర్ శుక్లా టీం నుంచి. ఇవాళ ఆయన చాలా ఎక్సైటింగ్గా ఉన్నారు. మార్నింగ్ నుంచి నా ఇంటరాక్షన్లో నాకు అర్థమైంది ఏంటంటే చాలా ఆతృతగా ఇవాళ మన షోలో ఎంత వేరంగా ఫీచర్ అవుదామని చూస్తున్నారు. సో లెట్స్ వెల్కమ్ ఆర్ నందన్ ఫ్రమ్ శుక్లా. వ్యూవర్స్, మీకు తెలిసింది కదా, ఇవాళ షోలో చాలా ఎక్సైటింగ్ ఉంటుంది. ఆల్ ద ఎంటైర్ షో వాచ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మీరు జాగ్రత్తగా వినండి. కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతాం. ఆ క్వశ్చన్స్ కి మన నందన్ గారు ఆఫర్స్ ఆల్రెడీ అనౌన్స్ చేశారు, గ్రూప్ లో కూడా వచ్చేసింది. సో వ్యూవర్స్, ప్లీజ్ బీ అటెంటివ్ అండ్ ప్లీజ్ లిసన్ టు అవర్ టాక్ షో. మీ క్వశ్చన్ మా క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్స్ పక్కన ఉన్న లైవ్ చాట్ బాక్స్ లో మీరు ఇవ్వచ్చు. సో వితౌట్ మచ్ డిలే, లెట్స్ వెల్కమ్ అవర్ టుడేస్ distinguished guest, ఆర్ నందన్ ఫ్రమ్ శుక్లా టీమ్. హాయ్ నందన్ గారు. హాయ్.
How are you doing, sir?
All well.
Yeah.
Okay,
You should,
మీరు ఒక
shift
సినిమా
to-
తెలుగు హీరో లాగా ఉన్నారు యాక్చువల్లీ.
Thank you, sir. You should shift to Bangalore, sir. The weather is always good here. We have also.
I was there for 16 years anyway, so I miss the climate of Bangalore. Great.
ఇక్కడ ఎప్పుడు నార్మల్ క్లైమేట్ ఉంటుంది సార్.
Yes,
Not
yes,
too
I know.
extreme anytime.
Very nice. So welcome Nandan Garu for this WeVysya Talk Shows episode number 48. Today is so special, and thanks a lot for it's our privilege to host you today, and thanks a lot for giving your time.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure to be on this show.
Right. Okay. So just say hi to all of yours. Welcome.
Hey guys. Hi everyone.
Right. So Nandan Garu, just give your sweet introduction about yourself and your family.
Definitely, sir.
Right.
So I'm Nandan. నేను ఇక్కడ విజయలక్ష్మి అగ్రో ప్రొడక్ట్స్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నా. So this business was started by my father and grandfather.
Okay.
So I'll just talk about my family first. So we are 5 people in our house. My father, mother, my sister, my wife, and recently I had a kid. So we are a group of 5 people.
Excellent.
And
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. And
Right.
also we have a small pet. His golden retriever, his name is Simba, so he's also a big family member.
Awesome.
So we consider him also as a part of our family.
Superb.
So back to our business. So this is a family business that
Okay.
was started by my father and his brothers way back in 1990s. అప్పటి నుంచి చేసుకుని వచ్చిన this is the third generation business, and I am part of the industry right now.
Very nice. Awesome. So Vijayalakshmi Agro, since when it is started? I mean, మీరు చెప్తున్నారు అంటే జనరేషన్ బిజినెస్ అని ఫాదర్. సో since when this Vijayalakshmi Agro products started?
Yes, sir. So we started the company around, we can say the whole process, the whole timeline, it can go back almost 50 to 60 years now. So
Wow.
my father, my grandfather, they were from a village called as Hindupur.
Hindupur.
Gauribidnur, Hindupur ani unnar kada. It is in the borders of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh.
Right.
So akkada appudu we had a small rotary. Rotary ante that is where we bring the seeds and we crush the seeds using different methods. ఒక్కొక్కసారి క్యాటిల్ ఉంటుంది. క్యాటిల్లో సీడ్స్ ని ఒక సెంటర్ లో వేసి they rotate.
I know. That's a traditional method of getting oil out of it. Right.
అప్పుడు రోజుకి we were generating half a barrel or 1 barrel of oil. So
Okay.
that is way back in 1960s, 1950s. So అప్పుడు అక్కడి నుంచి barrels లో తెచ్చి they used to sell it in అప్పుడు small markets, సంతలు
Right.
అంటాం మనం.
సంతలు ఇప్పటికీ ఉన్నాయి.
సంతలో, that is where we used to be selling the products.
Okay.
Though that eventually got expanded, and sometime in the years of 1990s, we shifted to Tumkur.
Okay.
And ikkada
From
we were
Hindupur
initially,
to Tumkur.
yes, sir.
Okay.
And here we started with the trading of oils alone.
Okay. Okay.
We traded it for over 5 to 6 years, and within 1990s, we set up our own firm, Vijay Lakshmi Oil Products.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
our first firm, where
Okay.
we in by 2000 by the year 2000 we had already set up a complete manufacturing facility. Full Karnataka ki after Sunpure, we are the first company to bring a packing machinery into the industry.
Wow.
అప్పుడు ప్లాస్టిక్ అనేది చాలా ఇట్ ఈస్ అ వెరీ లగ్జూరియస్ థింగ్ యాక్చువల్లీ.
Absolutely.
సో ప్లాస్టిక్ లో అమ్మడం అనేది లేకపోయింది. ఆ
True.
టైంలో అందరూ కెటల్ తీసుకొని వస్తుండే, దాంట్లో ఆయిల్ వేసుకుని దే యూస్ టు టేక్ ఇట్.
Oh,
దట్ ఈస్ ద
yeah.
హోల్
Whole.
the way it used to be working, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So that got developed, and we set up a complete packing unit where we
Okay.
were packing 1 liter and half-liter pouches of different sorts of oil. And eventually we moved to another firm called as Vijayalakshmi Agro Oils by 2003 2004. And up to for the next 15 years we have been building different brands here.
Okay.
And in 2016 we set up our own manufacturing oil refinery, where
Wow.
we import crude palm oil from Malaysia and Indonesia, and that gets purified, refined basically, and
Right.
that is sold to customers in bulk. Ante
Hmm.
tankers lo it is in tons, 30-40
Okay.
tons అని atla, which goes to different manufacturers who pack it under their categories and they sell it.
Hmm.
This is the whole timeline of how we
Journey.
have been growing.
Okay. From the traditional business of sowing the seeds, taking out the oil from Indupur Ninchi. How did the journey? Indupur Ninchi, why Tumkur suddenly? I mean, all the way to different state.
Sir, it is all about opportunities.
Okay.
ఇప్పుడు కూడా when we are speaking about opportunities, uh, when we are talking about a tier 2 city versus a tier 1 city, the
Okay.
opportunities varies. Of course, it depends on the network and depends upon the
True.
business where we are. But ఒక హిందూపూర్ అనే ఒక చిన్న ఊర్లో the number of customers or number of people we used to interact was very small.
Small.
అప్పుడు
Okay.
ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది, వి హ్యాడ్ ఎ ఫామ్ ల్యాండ్ లో ఒక కొంచెం మనం ఏదైనా గ్రో చేస్తే దాంట్లో ఆయిల్ జనరేట్ చేయడం, దాన్ని వి యూస్ టు సెల్ ఇట్. బట్ వెన్ యూ కమ్ టు బిగ్గర్ సిటీ, we have a bigger customer base. We have a bigger, I can say a family of customers that we can cater
Right.
to.
Right. Right.
So that is why we essentially moved to
Tumkur.
all these.
But in between, you have a Bangalore, right? Bangalore.
ఆ రోజు we had some family connections here who were very supportive to us, because
Okay.
of which we had to come down
And
here.
come to.
So
So.
this was all before I was even born, sir.
Got it. Yeah.
I'm a 1996 born
Six.
kid.
Right. Right. And we
So
are talking about 1964, 65.
exactly. So
Nice.
it is way before that. అప్పుడే వాళ్ళు they started all these things.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
So,
So
I mean, it's a great vision of your dad moving
true,
away
sir.
from Indupur, seeing that
Correct.
opportunities in different state, that to Tumkur,
Correct, sir.
gone there, coming out of the traditional, extracting oil to a refinery stage.
Correct.
It is a tremendous and commendable journey that your father has and created that vision and empire, I can say.
Yes.
And
My
today,
fathers and uncles together, they put
yeah,
a lot of effort into this industry.
absolutely
Their sweat, blood, and half of their life has been about this industry.
right.
So I feel lucky to be part of an industry where we can cater to so many customers. I get a lot of feedback about how many things, how many families we are helping out in this business, which is a great thing for us, sir.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you should be definitely feel that you are blessed to have a visionary father, parents,
True, true, sir.
right? And
True.
lucky to be born in that family, and today you are
Correct.
flourishing. Absolutely
Yes,
great.
sir.
So that
Yes.
was a tremendous, commendable journey. But so where Nandan, when Nandan has got prepared to take over this empire,
Sir, more than takeover, it is being taking a part of the
part of it, yeah,
business.
I take over in the sense
Because
your position.
because there is always more to learn and always more to experience, and there is always the guidance of a lot of experienced people in this industry, which
Right.
is a great thing about this industry, because people are willing to help you out when you are in need of it.
Right.
For me, I finished my engineering in the year of 2017 from RV College, Bangalore.
Wow. Okay. One of the best colleges in India.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So after that, I got a chance to work at an MNC called as Cisco company.
Cisco Systems.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cisco
Right.
system. So I was there for 2 years to experience the corporate life, to understand how does it feel and what is the corporate experience of the whole structure and everything.
Right.
And in the year 2019, just before COVID, in the month of August, I came back to I joined the family business.
Okay.
So it's been 5 years since I'm here.
Right.
For the last 5 years, I'm part of the industry,
Okay.
and every day there is a new learning curve. Every day there is something new to see. Some new experience that has to be there. So that's
True.
the whole structure of how I have been there, part of the
Inducted
industry.
into the family business system. Right.
Correct.
Right through. But then you must have grown, born and grown in front of
Yes.
you. The business must be growing. So
Yes.
somewhere you had that vision to that one day you will come back and join, or you had a different.
Definitely. Definitely, sir. So when you are growing up in a family, right? What
Right.
whether I'm not going to say a family business or a business family. It's all about where and who you're seeing throughout your life. Let's suppose
Absolutely.
I was seeing a business person who is my father and my uncles. That is exactly what we will be seeing throughout the whole system. That is what we will be మనసులో అనుకుంటుంటాం. This is
Confident,
what
yeah.
we want to be in
Become.
the future.
So they are
Yes,
the role models. Role model
correct.
get
They are the,
created
yeah,
while watching
correct.
them. Right.
Exactly. అట్లా మనం చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి I wanted to be part of a business. We wanted to do business. Whether it is the same business, whether you want to try something new, that is secondary. But we wanted to be part of business and try something new always. We always come up with new ideas, new problems, identifying new solutions. So that is how a business family usually works.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Correct, sir.
సో వైల్ గ్రోయింగ్ అంటే మీరు 10th లో ఇంటర్లో ఉండేటప్పుడు +2లో ఉండేటప్పుడు ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఉండేటప్పుడు యూ హ్యాడ్ సమ్ టైమ్స్ డాడ్ దిస్ యూస్ టు డిస్కస్ విత్ యూ లేదు ఇలా ఉంది ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇలా ఉన్నాయి బిజినెస్
Late, sir.
లేదు
I
లెఫ్ట్
was
యూ
lucky
కంప్లీట్లీ
enough.
అవుట్.
Yes, sir. I was lucky enough, to be frank, where we did not get to see a lot of the hardships that they had to go through.
ఓకే.
జెన్యున్లీ స్పీకింగ్ ఆ రోజు మనం ఎట్లుండే ఈ రోజు ఎట్లుంది అనేది ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన తర్వాత నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది.
ఓకే.
So we were asked only to focus on our studies, focus on our futures. We were only shown the good part of the world. Yeah, that is how it was always there. But
రైట్.
I tried to be part of the business even then. I used to come down to office during Saturdays and Sundays even when I was in Cisco to
ఓకే.
experience the business ideas and business culture. So that was how I was brought up from the business perspective.
Superb, excellent. So after engineering, when you got an option to choose your career as a software, I mean, the Cisco, where definitely it is not related to what your business is all about.
Correct.
But then you got a chance to build up your career, but still you wanted to come back and take over. I mean, take over the at least the premier position in your family business, right?
Correct.
So what motivated you to come back early
Uh,
in 2 years, or is just only
సార్ ఈ బిజినెస్ అనేది ఇప్పుడు దెర్ ఈస్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎ నీడ్ ఫర్ న్యూ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్.
absolute,
ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ద ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ దట్ వి గెట్ ఆర్ ద లెర్నింగ్స్ మేజర్లీ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ పేరెంట్స్ అండ్ యువర్ అంకుల్స్.
right?
సో ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ దట్ దే విల్ బి డూయింగ్, what is the new changes that we can bring to the business is a question we keep asking ourselves.
Right.
So for me to get a new experience and new exposure, the one obvious option was to get placed in a good IT company, to understand the corporate life and how they work and
They
what
work,
is it that they are doing
right?
differently. So I hope to go there only for a certain while so that I can bring my insights back into this business. That has
Absolutely.
always been my idea, sir.
Excellent. So
Yes.
from employee to an employer
True,
journey,
sir.
the
True.
two sides of a coin, right?
Exactly.
So
It's
how was your feeling the day when you were sat on your your own business chair and ordering?
it's always a good experience to be part of a business and
Right.
trying to lead a different team. It carries way more responsibility than the usual, so it is an extremely good experience in itself.
Excellent. I think the kind of visionary father you have,
Mhm.
నాకు తెలిసి ముందే చెప్పుంటారు లేదురా నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్ గా డైరెక్టర్ సీట్ లో కాదు ముందు కింద నుంచి పైకి రా అని చెప్పారా?
Yes,
ఈ
sir.
5 years
So
లో.
speaking about the learnings, no, every day here is a new learning experience.
Absolutely.
ఒక
Right.
రోజు you have to handle the labor class, sometimes you have to handle the customers, sometimes you have to handle the middleman, sometimes you have to take care of the machinery, sometimes there's issue with the supply chain. So every
Right.
day is a new experience, every day is a new war, every day is a new playground where you have to try to win and try to bring something out new. So
Right.
in total, we have over 30 to 40 employees right now, including the daily labor and the managers and the accountants and everyone together. And apart from that, the secondary, we have over 20 other extra people who will be working along with us on a daily basis
Daily
to
basis.
help us run the industry.
Right.
So the whole experience in itself, there is a motivation with when you are working with so many people, because you know that you are helping so many families right now to
Right.
earn their living and to make a day out of it.
Excellent. Okay. Good, Nandan. We spoke about your journey from a employee to employer, how the chances you took to become an entrepreneur and joined your
Right.
family business. Let's talk now about on the business management, which is more crucial, right? Agro industries,
Yes.
and setting up agro industries and taking that helm of entire empire on your shoulders. Now from on, you need to show some difference through, right? You will be
True.
definitely there should be some difference between the management
True.
the era what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Correct.
So how did you manage these 5 years? What is your learning? Had
Um,
you able to create a mark in your
yes.
journey?
Yes. So when we are talking about a long structure, which is around 40 years, the whole timeline is over 40 years right now.
Right, right.
So every year there has been changes and upgrades that they have been doing, and up to last 10 years, by 2014, the only industry or the only way of making business was with the general trade, the GT that we call general trade, where you sell your products to a wholesaler who sells it to a retailer from
Correct.
where the product is reaching the customer.
Supply chain.
This has been the whole trend, and this has been the way the business runs.
Yes.
So up to 2019, majorly we were focusing on identifying a new GT player, a bigger customer, a bigger merchant who we can sell in bulk and they can give an output to the customers. But as you are well aware, the trend has been changing on a daily basis.
True.
Initially, the one disruptor that came into the play was digital marketing in itself. సో
Hmm.
అవేర్నెస్ అనేది అప్పుడు మా ఒక షాప్లో ఒక ప్లేస్మెంట్ అయిందంటే మాది విజిబిలిటీ ఉంది అనేది. కానీ
Right.
ఈ రోజు ప్లేస్మెంట్ ఇన్ ద షాప్ నెవర్ మేక్స్ ఎనీ సెన్స్ అన్లెస్ ద కస్టమర్ ఆల్రెడీ నోస్ ద ప్రోడక్ట్.
Correct.
అక్కడ నా ప్రోడక్ట్ ఉన్నా he should be ready to accept it. He should be okay. He's like, I want this product. The shopkeeper kuda, he will be in a state where if I know the product, if I say it, if the customer asks for it, only then will I be selling it. That was
Right.
the first major change breakthrough that happened in the industry. And
Super.
then came the e-commerce players and the online players, and followed by the modern trade players like Big Bazaar kani, DMart
Yeah.
kani, all the more supermarkets. These are the things, and followed by e-commerce and quick commerce. These are the new trends that have been changed.
Right.
So
Right.
my role has been to trying to find a place in the modern trade businesses. After
Okay.
I was here, we tried to enter the different supermarket chains, and successfully we are in more supermarket right now. We are in 150 stores in South India right now, in Telangana, Andhra, and Karnataka, along
Awesome.
with a couple of Tamil Nadu stores as well. In terms of DMart, we are in all the Bangalore DMart stores today. We are in 24 DMart stores total. That is the number of stores in Karnataka. We are everywhere, and we have got a decent online presence now with multiple big B2B players like Udan and Jumbo Tile, and B2C players like Big Basket, GeoMart, Amazon, and Flipkart. The recent thing that we are trying to do would be to enter the quick commerce segment through companies like Zepto and Blinkit. That's the new
Wow.
thing that we are trying to do. Yes,
Amazing. Yeah.
yeah,
Amazing.
correct.
Your dad must be feeling worth of getting you back into the business.
We have to bring a lot of new insights into the
New
business.
insights. Now, taking a local brand to a national level, it's in our hands.
Correct.
Probably that will be helping them to scale up.
To scale up. Correct.
Absolutely. So you're on a right track. a lot to discuss. Before that, let's see some of the messages, and for the benefit of the viewers who just joined
Mhm.
after their work, for the benefit of viewers, Nandan Garu is on show today from Tumkur Shukla, Vijayalakshmi Agro Products. Chala baga చెప్తున్నారు his journey. He has created his own brand of oil, which we're gonna reveal in the next few minutes. For the benefit of the viewers, today's షో ప్లీజ్ ఫోకస్ అండ్ లిసన్ టు అస్ ఎందుకంటే చాలా ఎక్సైటింగ్ గిఫ్ట్స్ ఓచర్స్ ఉన్నాయి మేము మాట్లాడుకున్న కాన్సెప్ట్ లో ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాము అట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది డే వి విల్ డిక్లేర్ ద విన్నర్స్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్స్ రైట్ సైడ్ ఉన్న చాట్ బాక్స్ లోకి ఇవ్వండి అండ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో దిస్ వి వైశ్య టాక్ షో ఎపిసోడ్ 2 season 2 and episode 48 is sponsored by Hasni Informatics Private Limited, headed by our global president Suvarna Kumar garu, and Holopack Securities, Meti Sriram Srinivas Garu, and Sandhya Garu from Agastya. Super Wendy, thanks a lot for supporting us for this wonderful talk show. And okay, Nandan Garu, we'll just go through a flow of messages which has come early. You must be having a great fan following, looks like. Right. So we'll have Smart Sudhi commenting all the best. Nandan Garu, Sudhi, Secretary of Netra. Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you.
President has given message. Hi, Mr. Ramesh Garu and Mr. Nandan. Excellent to see next generation coming into agro industry. All the best, Nandan. We shall meet at our Shukla House anniversary. Wow. From all the WeVysya fraternity, we wish Shukla House and its members happy anniversary. Oh, very new. Cool, cool, good. So Global President is visiting you all.
Yeah,
And
we have a Karnataka event happening on 22nd. Actually, it's a very big event for us for Shukla
oh,
House. We are
excellent.
celebrating 1 year anniversary.
Anniversary is so early. I mean, the time flies so
True, sir. True.
true. Okay. Wow, Nandan, happy to hear the sentence. It's all about opportunities. Yes. Yesterday, myself and Mr. Ramesh Garu, we spoke to Vivasha Berampur team about the same. Yes. We had a Zoom call yesterday. Naveen Lingam Garu is saying Nandan is a young and dynamic businessman of Tumkur who is doing business with a vision and great person to adopt technology in his business.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely. Naveen Lingangar he's now a proud father of a baby boy recently. Yes, he shared. Chandrakala Venkatesh, you are very proud of you, my son. Wow. Mom writing a message, huh? Nice. In the Sindhu Priya, yes, very encouraging parents. Absolutely. Savanigaru message again, Mr. Nandan are using my renewable energy or IoT in your agro business industry. Today there's a
Uh,
huge integration of technology into agro. Yeah.
yes. We will be talking about that, sir, very soon.
Yes.
That's the future plan that we have to
Excellent.
integrate as much technology as possible.
Superb. Akhil saying Nandan is the most intelligent businessman from Tumkur. Yes, we are experiencing. Guru Prasad, Nandan is going great in his business, a very good entrepreneur in the making. All the very best to him. He's
Thank you.
already an entrepreneur. Pradeep Garu, hi Nandan and Ramesh Garu, hello Andy. Akhil Garu is saying he has almost 9 oil brands of his own. Yes, we will be revealing it. Yes, so that's about messages right now, as of now. Okay, Nandan, it's so exciting to
Yes.
hear from you about your
Yeah.
business and your journey.
True. True, sir.
I think for the viewers, what I feel అంటే నేనేదో తుమ్కూరులో ఉన్నాను ఇక్కడ ఆపర్చునిటీ తక్కువ అలా కాకుండా యు ఆర్ సీయింగ్ ద బిజినెస్ ఇన్ అ డిఫరెంట్ టాండమ్ ఆల్ టుగెదర్ and you're giving your modern trade techniques to your traditional businesses
Mm-hmm.
and taking it in a long way.
True.
That is the vision you have created, and it's a commendable, yeah, commendable. So
Thank you. Sir,
basically,
adaptability is something that has to
yes,
be part of
yes,
every
yes.
business. So if we
Adaptability
don't
generally
move with the
comes
trend,
from an experience,
yes,
basically. But then, with the 2 years of only technical experience, you could able to join and running through the market and catching up the entire trend. It's amazing, commendable what you are into.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes.
Excellent. See, because retail industry, that to FMCG, it's a it's a like high
Uh,
100% 100 voltage business. It is.
it's a cutthroat industry, sir. Uh,
Absolutely. The moment one strategy goes wrong, you will go back five
True.
years.
Yes, sir.
In that industry, you're setting up a brand, creating,
Mm-hmm.
manufacturing, branding,
Yes.
whatnot, all marketing strategies you're putting in.
True. True,
So
sir.
it's cool. So yes, let's talk about
Mm-hmm.
this brand, VOM, Vivo M. What is it all
Yes.
about? This
Yes,
right.
so I want to introduce to you our first product, the bestseller, the product which has actually brought the fame and name to the company. That
Okay.
would be Vijayalakshmi oil, VOM groundnut oil, double
Okay.
filtered groundnut oil that we have created. So
Okay.
here is the product that I have the product here. So
Okay.
double filtered groundnut oil is one of the main bestseller products that we have on the industry.
Okay.
Uh, to for the viewers to understand, there are two types of oils in the industry. There is
Right.
filtered oil, and then there is the refined oil.
Mm.
The difference is in the process of making the oil. Once the oil, it's about the purification process. So
Right.
when it comes to refined oil, we use chemicals and other etc. to remove the impurities in the oil, whether it is free fatty acids or any kind of sedimentation. But when it comes to filtered oil, we use the process of filtration where we have to pass the oil through multiple layers of filters to get an oil. So as you can understand, there is usage of chemicals. Of course, the food industry regulates the usage of chemicals and everything.
Right.
But
Right.
there will always, but when it comes to the filtered groundnut oil or filtered processes, it is much healthier uh, to the people who are using it for cooking purposes.
Okay.
So, majorly when we are talking about groundnut oil is essentially one of the main Indian oils that you can say.
You can say, yeah.
Indians,
Yeah. Groundnut. Majorly,
sun,
80% of the usage comes from groundnut oil. Okay.
correct. Okay, 20 years ago, there was no concept of sunflower oil because most
Mm.
majorly sunflower oil today is being imported from countries like Ukraine and
Right.
other Indonesia నుంచి palm oil వస్తుంది, Malaysia నుంచి palm oil వస్తుంది, Ukraine, Argentina. From these places, we are getting sunflower oil. But
Okay.
when we go back 20 years, the only oil which was majorly used would be groundnut oil because that is the crop that is bought, that is grown here in
Grown in
India
India.
itself. So you
Most in
can
the
say
south.
Indians are essentially they are much used to groundnut oil than sunflower oil.
Okay.
So we made this brand over 40 years ago. From VOM అనేది ఒక brand అయింది and it carries a legacy with it. And we have been offering the best product at the best market prices to our customers. So just to take one product to the market, we take it through 7 to 8 different types of testing before manufacturing it.
But
And
is that the 7 to 8 steps? Is that the norm, or is just a quality you maintain?
not necessarily.
Okay.
These are the tests that we essentially do so that the product that is reaching our customers is extremely good quality. That is the agenda that we always
And
have to give the best quality product at the best prices in the market. Because
okay.
as I told you earlier, this is a cutthroat industry.
Right.
We all obviously have to offer the best product to so that we get a feedback from the customer so that he can come back to the store and pick up our product again. That is
Okay.
the agenda for us. So when we are talking about groundnut oil, essentially, this is a much better oil compared to sunflower oil. It has
Okay.
better health related factors to it. Like it has different essential oils that need to be going to a human body for a healthy living, and it is good for the cardio health also. The heart
Okay.
also it's better for the heart also.
Groundnut
So
oil, basically.
true.
Okay.
So
So
that
basically,
is
three
why
oils are available in the market. One refined oil. I mean, sunflower oil is a refined oil,
correct.
right? And you have a groundnut oil.
Yes,
And because of the pricing pressure, in the last 10 years, you've seen palm oil growing up,
correct.
where the fast foods are relying more on it because of the pricing issues,
True.
which is actually
True.
more hazardous to the health, what I know about,
Agreed.
right?
Agreed.
So
So
out of
palm
these
oil,
three, you recommend groundnut oil because essentially we have been, our tradition is also used and our body is also made up with groundnut
accustomed to
oil from ancestors.
yes, it's accustomed to that.
Right.
So I
So
would
sunflower,
suggest
we don't have a market in India, is it? I mean, because
there's a huge market, sir. There's a
market in the
huge
sense
market.
we grow sunflower and we
Yes,
also
we do.
right, right, okay.
We do grow all types of seeds here. We have
It's here.
sunflower seeds. We even have the palm oil seeds also. But
Okay.
when we are talking about the complete consumption cycle that the
Thank you.
country is following,
Right.
the amount of seeds oil that is produced within India compared to the amount of oil that is being consumed, we need to import a lot of oil.
Oh, so
So you can
sunflower oil we import basically
yes,
majorly.
yes, we
Groundnut oil
import.
we import.
Groundnut
Oh,
oil we don't have to.
okay. We
We
have
have
our
good
own.
uh,
Okay. So you
growth
feel
in
groundnut
sunflower.
oil is available across India, manufacturers, groundnut oil
Yes,
manufacturers across India.
majorly this oil is used by the South Indian category
Right.
mainly.
Yeah.
గుజరాత్ నుంచి కిందకి మాత్రం మనము వి మేజర్లీ యూస్ గ్రౌండ్నట్ ఆయిల్.
Okay.
పైన అదేమైతుంది, వి యూస్ ఆయిల్ కాల్డ్ as మస్టర్డ్ ఆయిల్, విచ్
Must.
there is another brand for us
Right.
which I'll
Right.
be showcasing.
Okay.
Mustard oil generates heat within the body. అది
Right.
ఉష్ణం అంటాం కదా, అది
Mm-hmm.
generates the heat in the body because it's a very cold temperature there. So
Mm-hmm.
to maintain the body temperature and to work sufficiently, they need such oils there. But in South India, majorly, I would suggest that all our viewers should move to groundnut oil for a healthy living. And I would suggest please move to VOM oil, groundnut oil majorly, because we are doing a lot of testing on our products before selling it. And it's a when we come to food, oka mata cheptaru, you are what you eat end of the day. So
Right.
whatever you are consuming is exactly what the way
You are.
you behave,
Right.
whatever you. So you are always supposed to be consuming good healthy products to stay healthy. So given that we are doing so much research, so much testing on the oil before sending it out to the market, we are trying to give the best product and the purest form of the groundnut oil. So please use our oil products. And we have 1 liter oil, 1 liter packing, 500 ml packing, 200 ml packing, 5 liter packing, and 15-liter packing only for groundnut oil alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. But it's a great healthy insight which you shared today is that groundnut oil is the best among all,
Yes.
right? But most of the doctor says olive oil. What about it?
Olive oil is also a good oil, but దాంట్లో ఒక టేస్ట్ వస్తుంది. There is
Right.
always an aftertaste in olive oil, which a lot of customers or users, Indian users majorly, they are
Major.
not used to it. So
Right.
when you are making other dishes, there will Indian dishes చేసేటప్పుడు when you use olive oil, there is always an aftertaste.
Right.
Of course, even in groundnut oil there will be an aftertaste, but that is something that the Indian users are used to right now.
Right. Great.
So
But
that is
while we talking about oil's availability in India, people are more price sensitive. When
true.
you repeatedly talk about quality, they definitely when you say even though it is not a norm, you maintain 8 steps of quality control, right? But then how you majorly contribute on your pricing part? I mean, aren't you be in pressure to manage the cost comparatively
True.
competitors? So,
True. So as I told you, it is a cutthroat market, right?
right,
And
right.
ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏమైందంటే, న్యూస్ పేపర్స్లో యూ వుడ్ హ్యావ్ సీన్ దిస్, గ్రౌండ్నట్స్ ఆర్ బీయింగ్ అవైలబుల్ at 120 rupees per kg, but you
Mhm.
are giving your oil at 140, 150 rupees per liter. How is it possible?
Possible,
So
yes. So
the
there must be some
some
contamination,
kind of adulteration. That is the
adulteration,
whole idea that the industry is working on.
right?
So the one thing that the papers and news the news channels did was they just asked the question, but they never gave the answer.
Mm.
Because of which it has always stayed in the all the customers' mind that there is some kind of adulteration happening.
Right.
But I just want to educate the all the viewers here that ఒక ఆయిల్ చేసినప్పుడు we don't need to usually essentially use the best quality seeds that are being
Well,
grown. For example, when you are eating the seeds, you are eating grade A seeds, because
mm,
by grading I mean the size of the seeds
right.
పెద్దగా ఉంటాయి. But to take out oil, we can use smaller seeds.
Okay.
I'm not talking about lower quality of seeds, I'm talking about the size of the
Size
seeds.
of these seeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Which
the
is
output
available at
of
a
the
lower
oil,
price also.
true, the oil output is same, but
Same.
for generating oil, smaller seeds is good enough.
Okay.
And also, we need to understand that when we are making oil, there are byproducts with it that come
Mhm.
out. Those are called as cakes.
Hmm.
Uh, those cakes we are selling it to feeds. They are selling it to as manure for plants. So
Okay.
there is obviously a secondary income that comes when we are trying to make oil, generate oil. So
Okay.
this pricing, the secondary income is offset in the pricing of the oil, because of which the oil prices have been maintained at a certain rate.
Right. Okay.
So that is why when we are trying to give it to the customers, even though this is a very cutthroat industry, we try to see to it that the best product reaches the customer by seeing to it that we are purchasing the oil and the seeds from the right people. That
Hmm.
is the important trick here. And also,
Absolutely.
when we are talking about buying something, there is a difference between buying the pricing. I mean, buying 1 kg versus buying 1,000 kgs.
Right.
నాకు 1,000 tons అట్లా నేను పర్చేస్ చేస్తే నాకు వచ్చే రేట్ వేరే ఉంటుంది. but when I'm consuming 1 kg, I'll be getting a different rate.
Absolutely,
So
definitely.
these things need
These are
to
the
be,
things which make your product to place in a better rate.
yes,
Your
at
purchase,
a
your
affordable
input
rate.
cost. You should have a control on your input cost.
True, sir. True.
Basically, amazing, amazing. But more or less, more adulteration or contamination. You have a lot of unorganized market, right?
True.
Even though we have talking about modern trade, supermarkets everywhere, still the rural, still the retail. I mean, the traditional kirana stores
Hmm.
contributes about 60% of the overall retail industry, right?
Agree. Agree.
And these kirana stores might not promote the brand because people will come with a small tumbler, and to
Hmm.
pull out, 100 grams or 200 grams of ND. So
True.
they don't know which brand they are buying for, at least. But they just
Correct.
pick out from a bigger dabba and put it in a smaller dabba.
Correct.
How do you manage this unorganized one when you know?
Sir, there has been a lot of change in the trends, right? As I was telling you, 2000 in the years of 2019 90s law, packing ane concept lekapindi.
Concept ratum? Yeah, yeah.
You used to go to a store, they used to weigh
Right,
the whole container, 1
right,
kg oil ante 1 kg oil pour చేస్తూ ఇస్తుండే, you used to get it. But
right,
now people are going more towards the ease of business. So
right,
customers or the my customers are the retailers, and then their customers are the end consumers. Both
right.
of them are looking for ease of consumption.
Consumption.
One oil తీసుకుని పోయేటప్పుడు there will be leakage or everything, right? So అదంతా అక్కడంతా dirty అయ్యేదంతా అవుతుంది. So that is how the whole industry moved towards packing, sir.
Packaging.
The
Absolutely.
packaging was something that is now accepted. It's a universally accepted concept
Accepted.
now.
Right,
People want packed products because of the ease of transport, majorly.
right, right.
um,
Convenient.
Convenience. So initially there was only pouch packing. Then then there was always the bulk packing of the tins. But
Right.
then people moved to bottles because
Bottles.
it is much easier compared to pouches. And the pouch nunchi you have to pour the oil again.
Oil. Right,
But
right.
bottles you can usually directly use. So there has always been a change of convenience, and we have to keep adapting to the same thing. That
Right.
is the trend, sir.
Trend. So,
Mhm.
okay. Now, following the trends, following the marketing trends and the packaging trends. So, I mean, how did you learn that, to place? Like you have a bigger brands like Sundrop. Every
True.
day we see in the TV, commercial TV ads, people
Correct.
register in their brain,
Mhm. So
right?
there are two aspects that we need to understand here. One would be how are we trying to distinguish ourselves from the market, and the
Mm,
second one would be how are we marketing. So
mm.
the current trend is to bring in new investor, burn their money, try to market it on all the platforms, and try to get a notification. But when we are talking about family business, we are trying to go on a different approach. So from the last 3 years, we have been collaborating with multiple Instagram and YouTube content creators, and
Oh,
where they showcase our products, whether it is mustard oil, castor oil, groundnut oil, and then they use the product to cook certain product and a certain food, and that is showcased on their page as well as our page, on our Instagram page and YouTube pages. Apart from that, for all our customers, we obviously on New Year's మనము calendars చేసిస్తాం where our products are represented.
displayed.
Yes, we try to give them with emblems of like keychains and pen holders. We have been doing that, and we are trying to push our sales by doing multiple brochures and trying to push the brochures on newspapers and every other place. Those are the other opportunities that we do. So that is about
Amazing.
marketing. The next thing that we should be talking about, how do we distinguish ourselves from the others. So when
Mm.
the best thing that we have done till date would be to trademark our emblems and everything. So it is registered to our company, so nobody else can be using the same
Copied it.
thing.
Right.
Copyright is one thing that we have done, and our designs are extremely unique. The even from when it is far away, we can identify that this is a VOM product. That's one
Okay.
thing that we have done. Apart from that, our supply chain is extremely good. Customer ఈ రోజు అడిగారు అంటే by the end of this week or by the end of 2 to 3 days, the product will reach the customer, which is a great thing. And one more thing, we always try to take the customer feedback and make changes, whether it is to the design of the product or the quality of the product.
Okay.
And
How
we
do you do
have
that?
always
What is the mechanism? I'll stop you here. What is the mechanism you follow to take the feedback? Because you supply to the products round the corner of South India,
true,
but do
true.
we have any dedicated number that they can call you
Yes,
and tell you?
we have a customer care number.
Wow.
That is written on every packing that we are selling.
Oh,
In fact, that is a basic norm for any product that we are selling today. So a lot of customers have mailed us regarding the small changes. For example, one change I want to mention is when we were talking about the Deepam oil. This is our brand, Deepam oil, Apurvam.
okay.
VOM Apurvam is our
Okay,
brand.
okay, okay.
So initially, when we made the brand, we had only the English name in that. The whole English name was there. But
Okay.
one of the customers he suggested, ನೀವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡು ಆಂಧ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, what is the how do I identify? Because of which
Hmm.
we made the change and we had the Tamil name and Kannada and Telugu names
Telugu.
added, so that any customer can identify our product. So after that,
Oh,
all our products, we see to it that there is some kind of multiple language that is used, so that all our customers can identify our products. So that's one feedback that we keep taking. So based on the feedback, we have to keep updating, or else the customer will definitely move to a different product.
and also when you're writing all the four languages, it's like, people will own also, right?
Yes,
You're giving
yes,
equal respect to all the states, and people will
true,
own your brand.
correct.
So, okay, so we spoke about quality, we spoke about your brand differentiating the multinational brands like Sundrop.
Yes,
I mean, because every category we are identified with one of the multinational brand.
true, true.
But even home, the way you guys are designed, it's not less than a multinational brand. Now you just only have to scale up to different states and become famous,
So when
right?
we are talking about scaling up, today we have a capacity of output capacity of over 30 to 35 tons today on a daily basis. This is the
Okay.
daily numbers, and our complete facility, which is over 20,000 square feet in area, has a capacity to hold over 350 to 400 tons of oil in our storehouse.
Oh,
And when I want to just talk about the infrastructure for a minute here for our customers, for our viewers to understand the scale at which we are working. We have over 7 packing machines, multiple different type of packing machine. We are into packing in bottles, cans, tins, and we have pouch packing machines also. And all of these are running in parallel, so that any customer, what is the requirement, we can give them the required product. That is our agenda.
USB, superb.
So today we have already at 30 to 35 tons in
Per
in
day.
sales. Yes, in day per day inside Karnataka alone. Out of which we have over 30% coming from modern trade and 70% coming from general trade. That would be our ratio. And we are trying to scale it up. The future plan is to scale up to 60 tons output, so that we can cater to much bigger markets.
Superb. Amazing vision. Amazing vision. Excellent.
So, thank you.
Right.
And our agenda has always been to bring in new products and niche products in the market. Something that everyone is doing. If we do it, we are another goat in the same race.
Right.
So when we are talking about groundnut oil, up to 5 years ago, we didn't have a lot of uh, market. The major players would be Shuffle, the next would be VOM, and then there were other smaller players. So right now, other players like Sunpure and Goldwinner are trying to come into the industry.
Right.
The next product that we entered, which is a niche industry, was the castor oil industry. Amudam Nuna antam kada sir.
Amadam Navneet. Right. Right.
So we came up with a branding called as Kamadhen.
Kamadenu.
Kamadhen.
Okay.
So castor oil is something that has been used in every Indian household for the last 3 to 4 centuries.
Right.
Whether it is to apply for your hair, it is extremely
Right.
good for your hair, your skin. It has multiple Ayurvedic benefits. It has
Right.
good
Benefits.
massaging effort, and it is highly moisturizing. Even for dandruff, we are using multiple shampoos today. 10
Right.
years ago, 30 years ago, nobody had dandruff issues because
True.
they were actually using castor oil. That
Castor.
was
Right.
what was essentially used to make their hair and body
Right.
much healthier. So that was how they were building. So we have come up with a brand called as Kamadeno. We have bottles also available in castor oil,
Okay.
Kamadeno brand,
Okay.
and that is available in 500 ml, 200 ml, 1 liter packing.
Excellent.
Similarly, the pouches are also available in multiple small packs also, 200 ml,
200
500
ml.
ml,
Yeah.
and 1 liter packing is also available. So castor oil can be derived from two different ways. It can be roasted or it can be steamed to get the oil. The
Okay.
castor seeds has to
See.
be roasted or steamed. We are preferring to the roasted traditional method of roasting to get the pure quality castor oil. which we are selling it in multiple places. This brand was started around 3 years ago, and we are seeing a great acceptance in the industry.
Excellent, superb. But the kind of volume you're talking about, 35 ton per day, and vis-a-vis with 35 people, that shows. Are you having more on a technology today, the latest machinery? You having less number of people with more output,
Yes, there is always a need of human intervention when it comes to
right?
such industries, because the product that we are dealing with is food. End of the day, we can't let everything for the machine to be doing. So
True.
we have human intervention for to oversee the loading or unloading, or to
Packing,
oversee the packing industry. But a
yes,
lot of our
quality check,
machines are completely semi-autom or completely automatic, to be precise.
right?
There is no touch of humans. Oily ఎవరు టచ్ చేసి pour చేయడం, that concept is long gone.
Yeah,
uh, the oil stays in the tank, it enters the pouch, it reaches the customer.
superb.
Nobody is no There is no human interaction for the oil, so that the oil quality remains intact.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Exactly. Because of that only I wanted to ask this question. With less manpower, with the technology to make sure the quality won't get touched
Yes.
at any point of time.
Yes.
Right.
For
So
the
we were talking about the product variants like groundnut oil, sunflower oil, and palm oil. Few you said seeds are grown locally. Few are imported. Few oils comes as a container, and you need to refine it and filter it.
Yes.
Who manages raw material purchase? You require one person
Mhm.
dedicated to manage, or how it is all happens?
Yes. So when we are talking
Take care
about
of the cost, future costing, because all depends upon your intellectuality. How to manage your input cost, so the
yes.
output won't get affected.
Yes. So when we are talking about Vijayalakshmi Agro products in itself, this unit or this facility is majorly into manufacturing or packing the oils. So when we have another refinery unit where the refining aspect of the oil happens. So in my unit, majorly we are not refining or filtering any kind of oil.
Okay,
Here, which it's majorly into packing of the oils.
okay. You get a
Before
container, you just pack it on your
Yes.
brand.
This facility, Vijayalakshmi Agro Products, is totally into packing
Packing.
unit.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, okay,
So we are into packing different sorts of oil. In total, we have over 8 brands today, and we are growing daily, and we are trying to add new brands on a daily basis.
okay.
So as I told you, Vivo and Groundnut Oil is one main brand, and Kamadhenu Castor Oil was our second brand, major brand, and I even showed you the Deepam Oil brand, which is Apurva, which is also majorly accepted in Karnataka today. Even in Deepam Oil, we have bottles also. The bottles are available in all different supermarkets, so that the customer can take it. So I just want to take a minute here to talk about Deepam Oil. So Deepam Oil అనేది కాన్సెప్ట్ వచ్చింది when the oil quality తక్కువ ఉంటే దీపంకి వేసేసి అమ్మొచ్చు
This is
అంటే,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that is
True.
the vague idea that customers have, the viewers have right now. But
Mm,
we are a brand. We are Vivo, and we focus on quality, and we focus on the feedback of the customers. So
right.
our we have done multiple research, and we have come up with a formula where our product is not going to burn differently. It burns properly, and there is no solidification, there is no decoloration.
Coloration.
We see to it that the oil that we are using is essentially pure, and it is food grade, so that no even if somebody uses it by mistake for cooking, there is no issues. So we have invested a lot of time and effort to bring a great quality oil to our customers, and
Awesome.
this also is available in pouches, bottles, cans, and tins to our customers.
Okay, okay. So this all now you're saying this all packaged by Vijay Lakshmi Agro Products.
Yes, this
But
is
the
all packaged
refinery
by
and all,
us.
you have a separate unit from there. It comes here, you package here and market.
Yes, true.
Okay. So you
That
have
is
a
also
research
available.
team, input,
Yes.
purchasing team, sales
Mhm.
team, and
Yes.
you speak a lot of numbers that how much from modern trade, how much from retail trade. So how do
Yes.
you get this MIS done?
It's been a lot of work, and it's been a lot of understanding, trying to see where our products are selling, trying to see where our products are not selling. Majorly, that's the second one is the bigger question. Why
Yes,
are we not able to sell in a
tell
place?
more.
What is the issue? For example, I'll give you a issue, right? In Bangalore, there are certain regions where sunflower oil is sold in blue packing, sun pure.
True.
Blue packing is accepted, but in another region, yellow packing is accepted. Gold winner, yellow
Oh,
to orange packing.
right.
So you try to sell blue packing in the yellow region, it's not saleable.
Oh,
So there is
okay.
a lot of experience and
Research happens.
feedback that needs to be taken from retailers. So they
Mm,
essentially, the thing is, we need to ask. We need to ask, why are we not able to sell? What is the thing we need to change?
right.
Is it the pricing? Is it the design? Is it the quality? Or is it the time when it is taking to reach? So all this feedback we have been taking, and we have been trying to change the product in itself.
Superb. Okay, excellent. Superb story. Okay, so what plans now? Home, the supply chain management presently to make sure to reach your product to different parts of the country. The
Mhm.
major step we need to focus on supply chain management,
Yes.
right? So what's your plans? How different you are from the competitor?
I can say we have a very robust supply chain in hand. We can cater to any part of the state today, any
Okay.
part of the state within a matter of 1 or 2 days. That
Wow.
is one of our USPs.
Is that the through
The,
distributor network or you have your own
we
network?
have part of it is our network, part of it is lended out to the other supply chain players. We use local drivers and local vehicles also sometimes, because lot of retailers don't have a lot of space in their shops. They
Hmm.
will order today and they will need it by the end of 3 days. So I should be able to give them the product in the right time so that they can sell it to to their customers in the right time. That's essentially one of the most important aspects of oil, because it falls under FMCG. It's all fast moving goods. They need
Absolutely.
it today, they come today, they take it today. That's as simple as it is.
Absolutely.
So when you are talking about future plans, we have a lot of things in mind. One thing would be to improve our production capacity and facility itself to manufacture much more. And given our production capacity and the industry facility itself, we have the capacity to do third-party manufacturing, where other brands come to us. For example, a Tamil Nadu brand manufacturing there, coming here and selling, it is not cost effective for them, because, as I told you, it's a cutthroat industry. So they
Absolutely.
will come to us. We manufacture for them in their brand, and then we give the product so that they can sell it in our state also.
Right.
We are trying to venture into different food industries also. Right now, trying to identify different opportunities in the food industry, given it's the same line of network that we need to be
Network.
using.
Yes. Yes.
And we have plans to start fragranced oil also. కొత్తగా ఇప్పుడు దీపం ఆయిల్ అనేది మనది ఉండేది, ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఫ్రేగ్రెన్స్, బట్ వీ వాంట్ టు డూ ఫ్రేగ్రెన్స్డ్ ఆయిల్ ఆల్సో. సో సంథింగ్ లైక్ జాస్మిన్ ఆర్ లావెండర్. So when
Uh,
the diyas are lighting, like
the
diya
fragrance
lighting
also will
fragrance
come
also
with the while
goes with
lighting the
fragrance.
diya. Oh,
Yes. So
the
that
one
is
of
our next plan.
innovation. Right.
Yes, and we have other plans to start bottle blowing industry, because we use essentially be using a lot of bottles, right? So
Right.
we are getting it from a third person right now, and we want to do it in house in the next couple of years, so that
Superb.
everything is in house and we can cater to much better industries also.
Better industry.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we have multiple products in line which will be coming up soon in the next couple of years. So every
Nice.
year we are trying to do research and we are trying to bring out new products. So this year we started a brand called as Dost mustard oil.
Right.
So this is Kachigani cold pressed mustard oil that we started. So this the oil here, it's being imported from Rajasthan,
Okay.
all the way from Rajasthan. It is cold pressed wood pressed oil. It's extremely good for North Indian dishes, and it has extremely good health benefits also. Like I was telling you, it's very good for the heart also.
So what
So
is
this
this? Is it based on mustard or
mustard seeds.
mustard seeds? Okay. So
Dost is Kachigani mustard oil.
that's good. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. You're no less than a multinational brand.
We need to the thing is, they have a lot of money to market. We are trying to
You
try
have
venture.
WeVysya to market.
Thank you. Yes, we are venturing into all these industries with the different marketing strategies, trying to give better offers, trying to attract our customers through quality. That has been our motto, and that is how we want to proceed also in the future.
Excellent. Superb. Excellent. So this is a gamut of all your products in one frame. Am I? Yes.
That's actually just three products. We
Three
have a total
products.
of eight
Coconut
brands.
oil.
Yes, that's
What is the
groundnut
difference between
oil.
this Apurvam and Deep? This Apurvam, both are one is in bottle, one is in packing. That's
Yes,
it, right?
one
Yeah.
is bottle packing, one would be the uh, pouch packing. This is also Akandam, one more Deepam oil brand that we have.
Okay. But who is designing? I mean, the names. You have a brand, or it's all your family decides, or you have a brand manager for this.
More than brand manager, we take a lot of inputs from our customers, and I should say my father and my uncle, they are extremely well versed with the names and everything.
Okay.
So they try to identify a couple of names, and then we send it out to our customers, get their feedback, and then finalize on a name.
Okay. So this we'll let's shall talk about Surya. This is what sunflower oil.
Yeah, Surya is actually super olive oil. It's a better variant of palm oil.
Palm
Uh,
oil.
it's
Okay.
a better variant of palm oil because
Palm
we
oil.
need when we are talking about a company, I don't want my customer to go to
Any
sunflower
other
oil, come to one person,
one
groundnut
person.
oil, I come to you, castor oil, I'll go to some other person. So our motto has been when it comes to edible oil or oil, everything should be available under VOM branch.
Absolutely.
So
Super.
the retailer, he is not worried about the quality because we take care of the quality. He is not worried about the pricing because pricing is something that has to be arranged for all the customers, and he is not worried about the branding. We
Branding.
see to
Right.
it that the brand is extremely unique, so that nobody else can copy or nobody else can just take it up and do the same thing again.
So the vision of making a customer not to opt for any other brand just because you don't have that variant
Yes.
is superb. So
So
create
that
line
has
of
been the
brands,
trend.
line of products, maintaining that line of products so that none of the customers should go for any other item to other brand. That's what your vision is.
Yes. In total, we have eight brands today and over 45 SKUs total.
So there is no other oil apart from these eight man can rely on.
No, there are, like you said, we are not into olive oil, we are
Olive oil,
not into
which I think
almond
in
oil,
future,
coconut
I think
oil.
the day when a certain percentage of people are using it, I think you will all come up with that.
Yes, as you told, the percentage of customers who are using it is less right now.
Yes, yes,
So we'll see what the future holds for VOM.
absolutely. See, this is your sunflower oil.
Yes, this is our
Antar.
sunflower oil brand. Eh?
Okay. So for this also you have to procure the sunflower
Yes.
seeds and grind
No,
it.
no, no. The essentially crude oil is imported and it is refined in the
Grind.
refineries where they remove all the impurities from the oil, and then it we see to it that the oil reaches all the FSSI standards, and then it is sold to the
So
customers.
awesome, great.
Yes.
One thought process which I got it that when you place your product in, say we talk about modern trade contribution is going up day on day.
Mhm.
You placing a product say in Bangalore, say More Market, for example, just for an example,
Okay.
More Market, you're placing a
Yes.
product,
Mhm.
right? And we are not able to scale up our marketing the way our multinational brands do because they have huge money, as you said, right?
Yes.
The customer walks in into the More brand, he a More superstore
Mhm.
is because he keeps seeing the ads of Sundrop, even though
Yes.
your home place next to Sundrop, because it's
Mhm.
registered in his mind, he'll pick up the Sundrop,
True.
right? The same way, if you catch hold of three-tier cities and four-tier cities, where people rely only on Kirana,
Correct.
and the moment they say, "I want one, groundnut oil or sunflower oil," the Kirana store guy will pill out and give your brand to him
Yes.
because he doesn't have an option of choice. Your
True.
product will be sold.
Yes.
Is
So that's a great feedback that you are telling, sir. So one thing that we need to do today to capture the market is not satisfy the end customer, but satisfy the middleman, which is the retailer actually.
mm-hmm.
So
True.
when we are talking about all these things, there are two aspects to it: satisfying the retailer, but
Retailer,
also satisfying the customer.
customer, yeah,
Because retailer will see the pricing,
right,
retailer will see the supply chain, he
right.
will care about
His
any
margin,
damages or
his margin,
complaints, margins, but customer will care about more than pricing, the quality.
right.
So any product that we make, we need to see to it that everyone is satisfied throughout the
Yes,
supply chain,
absolutely.
whether it is the packing, whether it is the quality, whether it is the pricing. All
Right.
the three of this has to be balanced out, so that everyone is happy.
Right.
So
Superb.
that is
Excellent.
that is how customers, as well as the retailers, as well as the middlemen, everyone are happy.
Happy. Yeah. I just want to hear from you how you're managing that portion, which runs in my mind every time. Right. Our traditional product versus vis-a-vis a multinational brand. This happens a lot.
Yes,
You're,
sir.
you're extra smart enough. Already you've studied it.
No, sir. There is every day there is a learning experience,
Learning.
like you has
Learning.
told you.
Yes.
Every day we are learning new marketing strategies that these big companies are using.
That's the
So
beauty of
one,
FMCG.
yes, every day you learn something new and you try to implement the same thing in your industry also. So
Excellent.
one thing we have seen is these big brands, they try to market, they
Right.
invest big, and that investment is again falling on the customer.
Right.
So even though the quality of the product is same, their pricing and our pricing varies by a big margin.
By margin. Yeah.
So the customers, whether it is the first time that they are picking our product or whether it is the second time, the time sometimes they pick it for the quality, sometimes they pick it for the price. And
Right.
once they pick our product, they stick with us because
Right.
they're happy with the quality, they're happy with the pricing, and they don't have any complaints.
Right.
So these are the things that we see to it
You need
so
to
that
take care.
the customer does not leave us.
Right. So when the trend is now is moving towards the health country, people talk about you should
Am I audible? There seems to be some sort of network issue, and sir is not available to close the meeting.
yes. Audible?
Is- am I audible, sir?
Yes, very much. Yeah.
Yes.
Small interruption. Sorry, viewers. Yeah, we were continuing. Please continue. We were talking about. I was talking about countries moving towards health conscious era. That people are talking about. You should consume less oil, oilless food, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of because of the pricing pressure, people rely on palm oil. We
Mm-hmm.
were talking about quality and quality and health related,
True.
and oil is a biggest ingredient for any health related issues, right?
Yes.
So when we
So
talk
I
about
just want
healthy,
to.
it's all about bloating stomach, acidity. It's all
Yes.
get created through oil, or how do you take this as a biggest
Uh,
challenge?
yes, sir. So, when we are trying to do any kind of market analysis, there is one thing that we always try to identify: what is the one thing or one other product which can remove your product from the market?
Market.
That's the
Right.
question that we all ask. So now, if we, let's suppose, we take up Apple phone, you can
Hmm.
replace it with a Samsung phone. That's a basic idea, right? But now let's take oil. Oil is like an household product that every Indian needs, because every dish that we make, we need oil.
Right.
So you can say we can replace it with butter. You can say we can replace it with probably some kind of other alternative, but not or like ghee. But nothing
Yeah,
is good
none can
enough
replace
as
oil.
oil.
Right.
So oil is going to stay in your home. It will
Right.
always stay. And as I told you, you are what you eat.
Right.
So I always we need to go for a trusted brand. We need to go for a brand which is trying to sell the best quality product so that it will not affect any people in your house for any issues.
Super. Great. Great. All my queries are answered. Beyond that, there's nothing much left for me now because, frankly, I think one of the best shows I have moderated. I felt
Thank you,
today.
sir. Thank you.
Uh,
But there's a lot
great.
to learn from you as well, sir, about how you are running multiple hospitals.
Great.
You should actually, I should ask you a lot of questions now, sir.
Nice. So, lastly, your WeVysya journey.
Yes, sir.
When did it start? How did it was your role and how you enjoying before WeVysya, after WeVysya era?
Sir, the whole WeVysya, I should really appreciate the culture here. When we are talking about business, we essentially did not have a business community in itself. We
True.
have a lot of friends, we go out with them, but we don't always get the answers regarding business when we go out. But the community here, it's friendly. We can communicate, we can ask our doubts, we get to learn a lot. I have learned a
Right.
lot of things here. We learn on a daily basis. When I'm seeing other brands, how are they manufacturing, how are they marketing. But it need not be in the food industry alone. It can
Right.
be any industry. We can
Industry.
learn a lot of new things from the customer, from
Absolutely.
other. Just like the way we are learning from the customers, we also learn from different members of WeVysya. And the community has been helpful. Whenever we post any kind of queries, we always get a lot of response from the community.
Community.
Whether it is in the food industry or non-food industry, we get a lot of support. So those are the things that I'm just 1 year into the community, and I can already see a lot of difference in the way I
Difference.
am communicating, or the way I am trying to market our product, which is a great
Right.
thing for me.
Excellent. Excellent. So, are you holding any position in the?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's a lot of responsibility, and I should really applaud the complete team, our team, which
Right.
is doing a really good work for the first year.
Absolutely great. And the fantastic show from Shukla House during Manam time. We still
Yes,
cherish and remember the kind of PPT, the kind of video you guys made.
yes. It was one of the best videos
Best videos.
on
Yes, yes,
the
yes,
on the
exactly.
Manan platform. Yes.
Right. Yes. So quickly we'll go into the messages which have flown in after the first batch. Arvind Pratigaru is saying, "Hi Ramesh Garu, Nandan Garu, I'm looking forward to meet you soon. Thank you. I think we'll meet you
Thank you.
soon. Nataraj Garu. Good
Yes.
evening, everyone. Mr. Nandan, make your presence in Shukla House. We will have a wonderful meet and chat over there.
Mhm.
Cool. Anup Garu is saying,
Looking
Hi
forward.
Ramesh Garu, Nandan Garu. Nandan has a huge knowledge of oils. After meeting Nandan, we have shifted to Om and the quality is awesome. I suggest all to try once. Wow.
Thank you.
What a accolade. It was superb. Great. Just seeing, going through the old messages, I'm sure we should not miss out anything.
Mhm.
Okay, so we are through. Yes. Sandesh Garu. Yes, the backbone of WeVysya talk show. Sandesh Garu. Good evening, Ramesh Garu and Nandan Garu. Nandan has a very good knowledge about food oils and his future planning to expand his business and product is amazing. All the best, Nandan. All your plans get
Thank you.
successfully implemented. Natraj Garu is saying again, yes, Mr. Sandesh, the way he is explaining about the product has very vast knowledge. He can still extend his business under Pan India by providing the franchises. Anyhow, all the best to his knowledge and future business. Anup Garu is saying Deepam is also very nice. So you're getting your accolades for your products even.
Thank
So
you.
many varieties with good packaging and branding. Do you also expect export the oils, Mr. Nandan?
Not as of now. Not as of
Not
now.
as
But
of
we
now,
have
very
future
soon,
plans.
with the help of WeVysya Export Council.
True.
So cool. That's the messages from the chat box.
Mhm.
Great journey, and then I mean, I'm so excited to hear from you that your journey, the way you're handling, nowhere less than a corporate, the way you're handling all the departments fully in full throttle energy and putting that vision into place, carrying the legacy of your fathers. It was a fantastic.
Thank you,
Super.
sir. Thank you.
It was so energetic to host you today, and I learned a lot personally. With a little known FMCG industry of my knowledge, I could able to grasp a lot from you. Very nice. So we were thinking about asking a questions, but
Mhm.
I'm not. I think we are already gone beyond
Yes.
our
Yes. It's more
right.
than an hour. Yeah.
Yes, it's more than an hour. We thought even
True,
we
sir.
didn't even realize that it's gone beyond an hour.
We
That's
should
the
do this
knowledge
more
you have
often,
shared.
sir. We should do this more often.
More often, yes. It's like, by the time we complete all the members, it will take a year.
Correct, sir. That is there.
Great, Nandan. The message, any good message for the upcoming entrepreneurs like you
Mhm.
in Vysya?
Sir, I have only one message for all the people who are trying to get into the business. Don't be scared.
Don't be
You
scared.
can fall once, you can fail twice, but the third time you will know where you are going to fail and you are going to do better.
Super.
So don't be scared. Try to approach it with a steady mind so that you can achieve anything that you want.
Killer statement. Superb.
Thank you, sir.
The focus, everything is amazing, amazing. Good, 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 good.
Thank you, sir.
And all the best for your business. And I'm sure the viewers will take an advantage and will start pouring your inquiries to you from tomorrow. So start exploring franchisee opportunities for WeVysya
Definitely, sir.
members who are located in Andhra, Tamil Nadu, now coming up in Orissa. I think your brand will reach milestones.
Yeah, it will pick
Uh,
up in those states also.
Absolutely.
We'll definitely
Viewers,
see that.
viewers, for your benefit, if at all, if you have to contact our Nandan from Shukla House, please contact on the number which is getting scrolled on the screen. Vijayalakshmi Agro Industries. చిన్న ఊరని కాకుండా లిమిటెడ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ లో కొంచెం ఉన్న లిమిటెడ్ ఉన్న ఆపర్చునిటీస్ లో పెద్ద బిజినెస్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఇవాళ ఒక ఎంపైర్ ని సృష్టించాడు నందన్. అండ్ వి విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ ఫర్ ఫ్యూచర్ ఎండివర్స్ అండ్ great stuff. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. సో వ్యూయర్స్ చూసారు కదా మన నందన్ని ఇవాళ యంగ్ ఎంటర్ప్రినర్ విత్ ఆల్ ఎనర్జీ, మోడర్న్ టెక్నిక్స్ విత్ ట్రెడిషనల్ బిజినెస్ ని మిక్స్ చేస్తే ఎంత వండర్స్ సృష్టించచ్చో ఇవాళ వందన్ మాటల్లోనే తెలిసింది, తెలియకుండా 1 hour అయిపోయింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ యువర్ పేషెన్స్ అండ్ వాచింగ్ అస్. See you next week with a 5 different speakers, with the 5 lovely moderators, and hope you all enjoyed the show today. And thank you for being with us in the season 2 and episode 48. Thank you so much.
WeVysya, 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 దీక్షలో వెలుగుదాం, స్ఫూర్తి నింపుతో గెలుపే మన సొంతం. WeVysya, WeVysya, సీజన్ 2